Can we get Thor off my tail? Thank you.
Done. Just leave it to D-Luke. So you guys want to hear something really embarrassing?
Okay.
So I didn't know until like 3 days ago that D-Luke's E move, I play with controller support, so I call it something different.
Yeah.
Has 3 consecutive hits to it, and not just one. Yeah. Just to like, yeah. Nobody told me until just a few days ago, and I was like, I was actually kind of mad. How did I not know this? You know?
You want to know something even worse?
Yes.
It took me a good week or so before I realized how to sprint in the game.
That's okay.
It didn't come naturally to me. Therefore, I was slow walking everywhere.
Do you want to hear something else?
Yeah.
Also just as embarrassing. So, I grew up very, very poor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, neither of my parents had jobs. They both got disability. We lived off of food stamps and Medicaid. And that was it. And every car that the family had ever had was always older than me and either didn't have a heater, because they just didn't make cars with heaters back then.
Yeah.
Or had really old air conditioning systems, if it had air conditioning at all.
Yeah.
And the way that you differentiated between the two was one single knob from hot to cold. And the way that you turned on air conditioning and heating was that one single knob. Well, a couple years ago, I'm not poor now. I'm not rich either. I'm like middle class, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a newer car that had a different air conditioner that I'd never been exposed to before. And when I got the car, it was still a pretty cheap, well-loved car. And I was trying to turn on the air conditioner, and I turned the knob, from hot to cold, and it never kicked on. So I was like, oh, well, I guess it just doesn't have an air conditioner. Oh, well, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. So I'm so used to it. Until one day, like 2 years after I had the car, a friend of mine got into my car, and we were going on a road trip or something, and there was this little button on the dash that said air conditioner on, and she pressed the button, and then the air conditioner turned on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, all I had to do was press the on button. It worked this time. The whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. The first 2 years, I had an air conditioner and just didn't know to use it because I wasn't used to having an on
You
button
never
for
flipped
it.
through the car's manual? Dude, you guys left your barber outside. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to wait. I tell you when I get inside the circle. Alright, no heals for you.
I cannot tell you how incredibly embarrassed I was to finally figure out that my car had a working air conditioner.
Yeah.
I was like happy and like mad and like embarrassed like all at the same time. It was so weird.
Yeah. I mean, at least you had a happy ending. I cannot believe you left me outside like this. I feel like a stray.
Wait, I left you outside?
Yes, you don't see me?
Oh no, I see you. Sorry.
You left your barber outside.
I'm so sorry, oh my god.
No heals for you. I mean, if you die, it's on you. just over here
Such a terrible friend now.
chilling.
Oh my god.
This isn't a first for me, believe it or not.
I've done that to you, and it probably won't be the last.
Yeah. Only the last time I think it was just you and me. You didn't have rice.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it any better.
I mean, I could try using Barbara's ult from here, but I don't think it would do anything. Because there's this barrier. I can't, like, do anything through the barrier.
I wonder if you can submit that as feedback. Like, why do you have to run up to the platform to be able to participate, you know? Like you just did from the beginning? Like, is there really a reason?
I don't know what the reason could possibly be. The only thing I could think of is it's so that you don't fall to your death, because these staircases don't have rails. So you could get pushed off the stairs and then fall to your death mid-battle if they didn't shut the sides of the what's it called? Battlefield or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason that I think of. Why the game developers would have made this invisible barrier here.
That makes sense.
But yeah, you totally left Barbara outside.
I'm sorry, Barbara.
Alright.
I love you, I promise.
If you guys chill there for a sec, I'll give you some heals. Here you go. Ungrateful DPS.
I'm sorry.
I'm too nice to you.
I forget. I'm so used to being the last person that loads. I forget that there's people that are different. Please forgive me, Senpai.
You insist that I come help you beat your battles, and then you lock me outside.
I'm sorry, Senpai.
I know I'm badgering a little bit, but you kind of deserve it. At least you managed to not die.
I got a good artifact that I wanted, so it's okay. It was worth it.
Uh-huh.
At least that's what I'm telling myself to feel better.
You know, there's someone that's actually memed that. I shared it on the Discord a while back. Barbara, outside against the glass. So how many more times on this?
Let me see how much resin I have.
Okay.